Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Poksu Channel and the Guitar Letter System. Hey, this is something that I recently acquired. It's very, very rare. It's made in Japan, Ibanez Vintage Series, made in the 70s. Looks like model 2842. This is really a lot of guitar. I don't think this guitar was played at all because it's starting to wake up. I would guess another 10, 20 hours it will come into its own even more, but it sounds incredible right now. Now I'm in a flamenco tuning. These are new strings, so they're stretching out a lot. But I've got a couple of people who want to hear this. So, it's going to be a very, very simple demo because, like I said, the strings are stretching out. But this is really a neat guitar. It kind of has a lot of piano in it. It's got a really beautiful piece of wood on the top. You can see these silking patterns, these patterns that go across the grain. There's called silking patterns. When you see a lot of silking patterns, that's indicative of a really mature piece of wood. And I learned years ago from a violin maker that, any musical instrument with really mature, lots of these silking patterns is going to age better and be more of a musical top. It's got, a back, which is old rosewood. It might be Brazilian straight grain. It might just be Indian rosewood. This is really a lot of guitar. This is damn near impossible guitar to find. I've got it on reverb. You can also buy direct from me on Poksu Channel, but I just wanted to show it. But it's got some, surface level scratches and things like that. But overall, it's really in pretty damn good shape. It's got a few little minor dings on the top. This is really, I love stuff like this. I've always loved Ibanez. I used to be an Ibanez collector. But like I said, this is going to be a very simple demo. Like when you hit the low A, you hear there's a lot of grand piano in the tone of this. Hopefully you can hear that. But I think this is one of those guitars that's probably just sat in a closet for 35, 40 years, so it's really going to hold up. It already sounds 20%, 25% better than when the first time I played it, and there's nothing more fun than opening up a guitar. But I've heard these that people have owned for years. They sound incredible. So that's why I say another maybe, 10, 15, 20 hours, it's really going to come into its own. And then give it another 10, 15, 20 hours, it's going to make another jump in terms of tone. Real simple demo. But it really needs to be played because it just hasn't been played much, And this is that tuning that I'm just hung up on where you make the third string an F sharp. Make the third string an F sharp. And make the low E a D. Yeah, I just want to do it. But yeah, this is like, I'm using a $100 Zoom Q3 recorder, so no big deal. But I'll do another video of this when the strings stretch out. But at least nothing more fun than waking up a guitar, though. Stop right there, but this is available. I'm really going to miss this. I would love to add this to my collection, but I can't keep every cool thing I find. But this is the kind of guitar you find once every 30 years, you know, if you get lucky. It's just really a rare. And I've always loved Ibanez. I love the Ibanez made in Japan stuff. It's harder than hell to find, and this guitar just sounds amazing. But it's still, it's going to come into its own. And I've learned from buying and selling guitars and collecting and playing. I'm 65 this month. Been playing since I was 7 or 8. Been buying, selling, collecting since I was about 18, so I've got a good 40 plus years. And yeah, anytime you see a top like this with a lot of soaking patterns, it's really going to come into its own. So I can already kind of imagine what it's going to sound like as it's played another 10, 15, 20 hours. It's really going to, it sounds really good right now, but it's going to have a lot more richness to it and everything. Really nice guitar. But yeah, these soaking patterns, that's indicative of really good wood that's going to be very musical. And the back is gorgeous too. It's really a nice looking wood, and then the sides looks really nice. This is old wood, folks. This wood's probably at least 50 years old, I would imagine. Hard to know for sure though. All right, take care. Bye bye.